Hello and welcome to the Profitable PT. As always, I'm Will Humphreys here helping you increase your income, profits, and net worth. Today we're talking about interview questions that are asked from the interviewee to their future employer. I wanted to do a video on this because of my thousands of interviews that I've done in my career. Rarely has there been an interviewee that totally understands the importance of being prepared of what they need to ask their potential future employer. And how important is that? To be able to determine alignment. So today I'm going over the 3 types or categories of questions that you should be prepared to ask an employer to help you determine if that's the best fit. In future videos, I'm going to provide you with more detail and explanation as to those categories of questions and what types of questions to ask within those categories. But to start, I want you to understand the big picture of what you're determining with alignment. Starting off, you're looking at foundational questions. Foundational questions are another way of determining where the companies come from, why they stand and what they stand for today, and where they're going. Another way of saying that is purpose, values, and vision. Purpose or a mission statement oftentimes get used interchangeably, and it's either something that's written on a wall somewhere that they don't really know, or it's something they live very deeply and they want to talk to you about. So asking why someone started their company if they're the owner, or what they love about the company if it's a clinical director, helps you determine the why that company exists. So after that, you look at their values. What is it that they value in terms of words that help them determine right fits, growth, all those different items. And then lastly, you look to see vision-wise where they're going as a company. If they're going in a direction that you don't want to go in, that's important to know early on, even if today it looks like a fit. So foundationally, they should be able to speak into their purpose, vision, and values and understand that a new company may not have words for that yet. They might be feeling it, but not have created the phrases to help communicate that clearly to you. Moving on, you want to look at tactical questions. Tactical questions are a way of determining how well a company is actually executing on the answers to the foundational questions. So tactical questions have more to do with the expectations of a company that you're working with. What is it in terms of patient volume per week? How many units am I expected to bill out per visit on average? Are there expectations of what kind of styles of treatment I'm supposed to do? What do reviews look like in the company? These are all tactical questions that show up in your experience as an employee. And let me tell you, the more clear they are on their foundational answers and the more they live in those spaces, the more they're going to want to help you understand how that plays into the answers for the tactical questions. Lastly, but definitely not least, are the technical questions. Technical questions are the questions we typically aren't the most prepared for. It's things regarding salary, benefits, commute, any other items that would influence your experience as an employee, or technical questions are essential to ask a future employer. Ultimately, in my case, in my clinics that were out in the middle of nowhere in Arizona, the commute question was a big one. I learned that if people lived more than 30 minutes away from my clinics, they wouldn't stay with me long term. So even if they were a fit foundationally and tactically, there was a technical variation that ultimately led to them leaving the company, and I wouldn't hire them after that. So ultimately, it's really important to understand what those answers are. Remember, money, benefits, the commute, all of those things aren't why we do what we do, but it sure is what we do it for. The what and the why and the how all have to align in order for us to feel complete. And that's basically what you're doing there. The why, the what, and the how. That's another way of saying foundational, tactical, and technical. So I'll give you more information in future videos about how those questions are shaped and what you can use as examples. But for now, if you like this video, please click like and subscribe. For every subscription, we'll make a donation to feed my starving children. Until next time.